Prepare to delve into a decade of remarkable transformations and hidden stories. Welcome to Surprising 1940s Insights, where we explore the fascinating and lesser-known stories from the 1940s. From the heroic acts of Chiune Sugihara to the groundbreaking publication of George Orwell's 1984, discover the events that made this decade unforgettable. Let's dive into the top 20 surprising insights that reveal the true impact of the 1940s on our present and future. Number 20. Chiune Sugihara's humanitarian efforts. In the midst of World War II, Chiune Sugihara, a Japanese diplomat stationed in Lithuania, performed acts of incredible bravery and compassion. Defying direct orders from his government, Sugihara issued thousands of transit visas to Jewish refugees, allowing them to escape the horrors of the Holocaust. His courageous actions saved an estimated 6,000 lives, making him a true hero of the 1940s. His legacy reminds us of the power of individual action in the face of overwhelming adversity. Number 19. Development of the Aqualung. In 1943, French naval officer Jacques Cousteau and engineer Émile Gagnan revolutionized underwater exploration with the invention of the Aqualung. This groundbreaking device allowed divers to stay submerged for extended periods, opening up new possibilities for marine research and underwater adventures. The Aqualung paved the way for modern scuba diving, transforming our understanding of the underwater world and inspiring generations of ocean enthusiasts. Number 18. Completion of Mount Rushmore. After 14 years of construction, the iconic Mount Rushmore National Memorial was finally completed in 1941. This colossal sculpture, featuring the faces of Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln, stands as a symbol of American heritage and resilience. Sculptor Gutzon Borglum's ambitious project faced numerous challenges, from funding issues to harsh weather conditions, but its completion marked a triumph of artistic and engineering achievement. Number 17. Charles Yeager breaks the sound barrier. On October 14, 1947, test pilot Charles "Chuck" Yeager made aviation history by becoming the first person to break the sound barrier. Flying the Bell X-1 rocket plane, Yeager achieved speeds exceeding 767 miles per hour, reaching Mach 1. This remarkable feat not only demonstrated the potential of supersonic flight, but also marked a significant milestone in aerospace technology, paving the way for future advancements in aviation and space exploration. Number 16. Founding of the NBA. In 1946, basketball fans witnessed the birth of the National Basketball Association, NBA. Originally established as the Basketball Association of America, BAA, it later merged with the National Basketball League, NBL, to form the NBA. This merger created a professional league that would grow into one of the most popular and influential sports organizations in the world. The NBA's founding laid the groundwork for the global phenomenon that basketball is today, showcasing some of the greatest athletes and moments in sports history. Number 15. Pinup girls' popularity. During the 1940s, the allure of pinup girls reached its peak. These glamorous and often cheeky images of women became incredibly popular among soldiers during World War II, serving as a morale booster. Artists like Alberto Vargas and Gil Elvgren created iconic illustrations that adorned everything from calendars to the noses of bomber planes. The pinup phenomenon not only reflected the changing attitudes towards femininity and sexuality, but also left a lasting impact on fashion and pop culture. Number 14. Signing of the UN Charter. On June 26, 1945, representatives from 50 countries gathered in San Francisco to sign the United Nations Charter, officially establishing the UN. This historic event marked the beginning of a new era in international relations, aimed at promoting peace, security, and cooperation among nations. The formation of the UN was a direct response to the devastating impacts of World War II, and it continues to play a crucial role in addressing global challenges and fostering diplomacy. Number 13. First kidney dialysis machine. In 1943, Dutch physician Willem Kolff invented the first kidney dialysis machine, a groundbreaking medical device that has saved countless lives. This early version, often referred to as the artificial kidney, allowed patients with severe kidney failure to survive by filtering waste products from their blood. Kolff's invention was a significant medical breakthrough, laying the foundation for modern dialysis treatment and advancing the field of nephrology. Number 12. Increased church attendance post-war. Following the end of World War II, there was a notable increase in church attendance across many countries, particularly in the United States. The war's profound impact led many people to seek comfort and solace in their faith, resulting in a religious revival. This period saw the construction of new churches, the rise of influential religious leaders, and a renewed focus on spiritual and moral values. The post-war era's religious resurgence had lasting effects on society and culture. Number 11. The Jeep's role in WWII. The Jeep, an iconic symbol of American ingenuity and resilience, played a crucial role during World War II. Originally designed by Bantam and later produced by Willys Overland and Ford, the Jeep became the versatile workhorse of the Allied forces. Its rugged design and off-road capabilities made it indispensable for transporting troops, supplies, and equipment across challenging terrains. The Jeep's contribution to the war effort earned it a legendary status, and its legacy continues with its enduring popularity in civilian life. Number 10. Post-war female workforce participation. The end of World War II saw significant changes in the workforce, particularly with the increased participation of women. During the war, women had taken on roles traditionally held by men, proving their capabilities in various industries. After the war, many women continued to work, leading to a shift in societal norms and expectations. This period marked the beginning of a gradual but profound change in gender roles, paving the way for future advancements in women's rights and workplace equality. Number 9. Invention of the transistor. In 1947, scientists John Bardeen, Walter Brattain, and William Shockley at Bell Labs invented the transistor, a revolutionary electronic device. The transistor replaced bulky vacuum tubes, making it possible to create smaller, more efficient electronic devices. This invention is considered one of the greatest technological advancements of the 20th century, laying the foundation for modern electronics, including computers, smartphones, and countless other devices that define our daily lives. Number 8. Publication of Anne Frank's diary. In 1947, The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank was published, offering a poignant and personal perspective on the horrors of the Holocaust. Written while hiding from the Nazis in Amsterdam, Anne Frank's diary provides a vivid account of her experiences and thoughts during this dark period. The book has since become one of the most widely read and influential works in history, serving as a powerful reminder of the atrocities of war and the resilience of the human spirit. Number 7. Debut of Meet the Press. On November 6, 1947, the television program Meet the Press made its debut, becoming the longest-running television show in history. Created by journalist Martha Roundtree, the show quickly established itself as a key platform for political discourse and interviews with prominent figures. Meet the Press has played a significant role in shaping public opinion and providing a forum for critical discussions on national and international issues. Number 6. The GI Bill. The Servicemen's Readjustment Act of 1944, commonly known as the GI Bill, was a transformative piece of legislation that provided various benefits to returning World War II veterans. These benefits included financial assistance for education, home loans, and unemployment compensation. The GI Bill helped millions of veterans reintegrate into civilian life, spurred economic growth, and contributed to the expansion of the American middle class. Its impact on American society and the economy is still felt today. Number 5. Publication of Orwell's 1984. In 1949, George Orwell published 1984, a dystopian novel that has since become a cornerstone of literature. The book's chilling portrayal of a totalitarian regime and the omnipresent surveillance state introduced terms like Big Brother and thought crime into the global lexicon. Orwell's work continues to be profoundly relevant, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of oppressive governments and the loss of individual freedoms. Number 4. Introduction of the Big Bang Theory. In 1948, physicist George Gamow and his colleagues introduced the Big Bang Theory, revolutionizing our understanding of the universe's origins. This groundbreaking concept proposed that the universe began as a singular, immensely hot and dense point, approximately 13.8 billion years ago, and has been expanding ever since. The Big Bang Theory fundamentally changed the field of cosmology and provided a framework for understanding the evolution of the cosmos. Number 3. FDR's third and fourth terms. Franklin D. Roosevelt made history by being elected to a third term in 1940 and a fourth term in 1944, making him the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II cemented his legacy as one of America's most influential presidents. Roosevelt's unprecedented tenure led to the passage of the 22nd Amendment, which formally limited presidents to 2 terms in office. Number 2. Medical breakthroughs, antibiotics and penicillin. The 1940s witnessed significant medical breakthroughs, particularly in the development and widespread use of antibiotics like penicillin. Discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928, penicillin was mass-produced and utilized extensively during World War II. saving countless lives by treating bacterial infections. This era marked the beginning of the antibiotic age, transforming medical practices and significantly reducing mortality rates from infectious diseases. Number 1. Introduction of the bikini. In 1946, French engineer Louis Réard introduced the bikini, a daring and revolutionary two-piece swimsuit that took the fashion world by storm. Named after the Bikini Atoll, where atomic bomb tests were being conducted, the bikini symbolized a bold shift in cultural attitudes towards women's bodies and fashion. Its introduction sparked controversy and debate, but ultimately, it became a symbol of liberation and modernity, influencing fashion trends for decades to come. That wraps up our journey through some of the most surprising and impactful insights from the 1940s. From humanitarian efforts and medical breakthroughs to cultural shifts and scientific discoveries, this decade was truly transformative. If you enjoyed uncovering these unique stories with us, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more curated lists and deep dives into fascinating topics. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to explore more in our next video.